let's talk about this left hand edge. That's the edge that most people struggle to get looking nice and neat like this. If you remember from one of the other videos, I talk about how this left hand edge should look like it's got a chain along the side, and then also a chain that's running up the front, almost like the first column here. So one of the best ways to explain what's going on at that end is to show what really is the first step of this edge, which is when you make this chain at the beginning of the return pass. So if we have a look at that chain, you can see the chain is standing up vertically. It's a bit of an angle there, but that chain is vertical, and you have got the left leg of the chain, you've got the right hand leg of the chain, which is kind of underneath and over to the right, a bit squished, and then you've got the back part of the chain there, the third part of the chain. So just bear that in mind for when we're finishing off the forward pass. So then we do the return pass as usual, drawing off two at a time. Then we do the forward pass, and we're picking up all our loops until we get to that edge stitch on the left, on this left hand side. So here you can see that last chain there, the one which is actually the first chain you made on the return pass. What we need, the hook needs to go into the left of that chain, but then also into that back ridge as well. So can you see how that is like a loop? It's like a U. It's like a U-shaped piece of yarn going round the thread from the previous stitch. So that's where your hook is going, and it sounds complicated, but actually once you start doing it, your hook just tends to travel in the path of least resistance. So you'll go into this left part of the chain on the end, and then I tend to just push that back ridge onto the hook with my finger and then pull up the loop. So that is how you get the edge looking like a chain, because the left loop of the chain from the front and the back ridge where you pull the thread up, they get pulled together, and it makes it look like a stitch or a chain. And that's what you're aiming for along this left hand edge. And if your left hand edge doesn't look like it's got a chain running vertically up and a chain running along the side of it, then you are going into the wrong parts of that last stitch.